Hey guys, my name's Casey and this is
Ali.
And Ashley.
and we're going to be presenting a presentation to you guys about Generation RX.
So who here hates being sick? Well, I do too. So we're going to teach you guys how to safely take your medicine to feel better and always be happy.
Who we are, Casey, Allie, and I are all student pharmacists, which means that we're learning how to prescribe and give you the medications that you need to be healthy. Today we're going to talk to you about prescription medications and taking them safely and taking your own.
So who wants to become a superhero today? Perfect.
So I chose pharmacy because I like to help people, just like I'm sure you guys like to help each other and be friends with each other. I like to have respect, just like you respect your teacher. I have a lot of things I can do in the field. I can do a lot of things. There's a lot of jobs and I make money so I can buy all my favorite ice creams. And I like to be a good role model, just like your parents already did.
And today we're going to teach you to be superheroes just like we are and be good role models and take your medications the way that you're supposed to.
So what's the big idea? I'll only use prescription medications when they are prescribed to you, and we're going to teach you guys the differences between prescribed medications and over-the-counter medications. You never want to share your prescription medications with anybody, not even your friends, your dogs, your parents, your siblings, nobody. You want to keep them just for yourself. You always want to store your medications in safe areas, so your medicine cabinet is definitely a safe place, not your tables or anything that can be exposed. And you want to be a good role model to those around you by practicing these safe medications and teaching them to your friends and family.
So just like your teacher has rules for you in your classroom, you gotta have rules when you take your medicine too. And they're written on the bottle, and your parents know better, so ask them if you don't know.
There are two different types of medications. There's prescription medication and over-the-counter medication, also called OTC medication. Does anybody know what the difference is between prescription and over-the-counter is? That's right. Prescription medication is prescribed by your doctor, and over-the-counter you can pick up in the aisle at CVS, Walmart.
These are certain prescription medications. These are the ones that are prescribed by your doctor.
Now let's meet Rex the RX.
Rex wants you to know him. He wants you to know what his label says, why you need him. He doesn't want to be shared with anybody else. He only wants you to use him. And you should only take him as his label tells you to take him, or as your parents tell you to take it. And also, when Rex is expired, you don't use him. You take him to your pharmacist and you get rid of it safely.
So this is what a prescription label looks like. It's going to be on the body of your prescription or on the bottle. And so the main thing we want you to keep in mind is that it should always say your name on it. And if it doesn't, you should not touch it. You should. Oh. I don't know. Gotta stop it. Oh. Should I start over? From the side, Okay. So this is a prescription label, and this is going to be on the body of the prescription bottle. And the main thing we want you to stay focused to is that it should always say your name on it, and if it doesn't, you should not touch it, give it to your parents, and throw it away if so. The other thing you want to keep in mind is the expiration date. If it is expired, you should throw it out or give it to a pharmacist so that they can dispose of it properly. Other than that, these are just other important details that go more in depth into the prescription.
So does anyone know anything about over-the-counter medications and what they are? Oh, that's good. Over-the-counter medications are actually not safer just because you can get them without a prescription. They're still medicine and they still have an effect on you. So you have to be careful when using them too. You need to read the instructions and make sure they're taken according to how your parents say they should be.
Now, just like with any prescription, either if it's a prescription from your doctor or if it's something you pick up over the counter, you need to make sure that you're taking them and you're not sharing them with friends or family. Like, if you have medicine because you had strep throat or something, if your friend's throat hurts, you don't give them their medicine. That's your medicine. So.
And then these are certain items that are not to be shared with your friends, and this includes your toothbrush, your underwear, and also your prescription medication as well as the over-the-counter medication.
So I'm sure you guys all know medicine looks like candy, but it's actually a lot worse. I know sugar might be bad for you, but trust me, medicine's a lot worse if you don't take it when you're supposed to. So medications are usually in what color bottle? That's right, orange. So make sure you always keep your medicine in that orange bottle so you can tell that they are medicine and those are the ones you're supposed to take only when you're sick.
Now, do you guys know where your parents keep your medicines? Do they keep it on top of the fridge or on their nightstand? Well, those places aren't really good places to keep your medicine. The fridge may be high, but it may be cold. Some medicines don't work well when they're cold. So if you're going to store your medication, they need to be somewhere safe, either locked in a cabinet or on a really high shelf in like your kitchen or something, away from like the oven and stuff, so that can't hurt the medication.
So we're going to play a little game with you guys, and we're going to be the Medication Safety Patrol, and we're going to see whether these locations, whether these medicines are in a safe location or an unsafe location.
So do you guys think a bathroom counter is a safe place to have medicine? No. Why is that? Because you can easily reach it.
Is the bathroom closet a safe place to have your medication? No. Bathroom closet is going to get wet just like if it was on the counter or sitting on the top of the toilet or wherever you put it.
And then we have a medicine cabinet. Is that a safe location to put your medicine? Yes, it actually is. We're able to lock away the medicine and keep it away from anyone getting into it, and only the people that are responsible for that medicine are able to get into it.
How about a kitchen counter? You guys think it's safe to keep your medicine there? No, it's not, because you can still reach it.
Is a nightstand a safe place to have medicine? No, a nightstand's not safe to have your medicine because you can easily mistake somebody else's medication and grab it off the nightstand.
How about a kitchen cabinet? No, it's unsafe. We would not want to store it in a kitchen cabinet because like kids can mistake it for medicine, just like you guys, or even us. We can mistake it for something else. It's also not in a place that we can keep our medicine up to par, just like she was saying earlier. If it's near something that's hot or something that's cold, it could affect the medication in itself.
So medicine can be helpful, however, a lot of times it can actually hurt you too. So ways that medicine can hurt you is if you take more than you're supposed to. Also, if you take it for a reason that you're not supposed to take it for, and also taking someone else's medicine.
So we're going to go through a couple scenarios and you guys are going to tell us how this medication is being used correctly or how it's being used incorrectly. In this scenario, Max broke his leg playing soccer over the weekend and he was prescribed a pain medication by his doctor. But he says his leg's still hurting while he's at school, so he took extra pain pills while he was there.
What type of medication misuse is described in scenario 1? Can you guys explain it to me? Well, of course he should not be taking his medicine not in the way that, or like overusing his medication. So like he has to do it as the doctor prescribes it to him. So bringing it to school just because he's in more pain is not what the doctor prescribed.
Good job. So let's look at another scenario. Ruby has asthma and used that inhaler during gym and recess. While on the playground, Sam is having a hard time breathing while playing kickball. And Ruby offers Sam her inhaler to use.
Now, what did Ruby do wrong in this scenario? That's right, Ruby has asthma, but we don't know if Sam has asthma, so Sam shouldn't be using Ruby's medication because it may hurt him.
Scenario 3. Brad has been having a difficult time at school with friends. He oftentimes feels sad while at school and home. Brad knows his mom has sleeping medication in her nightstand. Brad takes something to try to help him feel better.
So do you guys know what type of misuse is described in that scenario? That's right, he's taking medicine that he's not supposed to be because it's not for him.
Now there's good news. I know a lot of this sounds kind of scary, but there's good news. Most of you aren't using your medication incorrectly. 6 out of 7 of you out of 7 classmates don't misuse their medication. So if you're not misusing your medication, that's normal.
The consequences of misusing medication are real. There are serious consequences. We know most of you guys might not be using them wrong. However, there are like severe things that can happen if we do start to use them incorrectly.
Who here wants to have a lot of friends? Good, me too. So using medication when you're not supposed to can lead to these things, including bad grades, which no one wants, being disappointed by your parents, and losing some of the friends that you love, and getting in trouble with the police, and having seizures, and maybe even dying.
Now that we've gone over all the different consequences that can happen with misusing your medications, what do all you superheroes know? All superheroes know that you can only use your medication as your doctor or your pharmacist tells you. You can't share your medication like Ruby shared her medication with Sam earlier. You can't do that. It may make your friends sick, and you don't want to make your friends sick too. You should always store them safely in a medicine cabinet somewhere high that locks up. You don't want your medication to get to like your little brother or your little sister and them getting hurt. And you want to be a good role model. So if your siblings see you being good with your medications, they're going to do the same thing that you're doing. Your friends are going to want to copy you because you're doing well.
And now all of you guys are officially superheroes just like us.
We had fun talking, you guys.